All right. Commissioner Arner, if you may lead us in a moment of silence, prayer, and pledge.
Father, bless the land you have given me. As I tend to each crop and critter, you're the one that helps them grow. Steer the rain clouds in the right direction and amount, for some have too much and some have too little. Give the farmer strength, grit, and keep them from harm's way. If you ate today, thank a farmer. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
These proceedings are being recorded for the sole purpose of preparing accurate written minutes. Recordings are overwritten following approval of the minutes, eliminating all unofficial records of these proceedings. Approval of the minutes of the previous meeting held February 20, 2025.
Motion approved. Second?
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes. Guests concerning county business, I would mention if there's anyone here that has a discussion, we do ask if you're in a group, if you have a spokesperson, if they may stand up. There's a 3-minute time limit. You see we have a rather large crowd here today for numerous reasons. So if you're with a group and you have a spokesperson, I'll gladly extend that to 5. But other than that, if we can kind of keep it to 3 minutes, I would appreciate that. Thank you. Anyone concerning county business? Karen?
Hello, thank you. Would you like me to stand here or?
Sure,
or-
that's
okay.
fine.
So thank you so much. My name is Carol Etheridge. I'm from Mahoning Township and I'm a member of Safe Carbon County. And so as a follow-up to the last meeting and as a member of Safe Carbon County, I want to thank the commissioners for taking a closer look at the use of sewage sludge in Carbon County. Safe Carbon County advocates for the regular testing of sewage sludge to make sure that we don't have dangerous chemicals or poisons or toxins going into our land. And we also advocate for the rights of local government to be able to determine what is put on the land within their municipal boundaries. The work that we've achieved over the past year is in this annual report, and hopefully each of the commissioners have one at your desk. So I just want to thank you so much.
Thank you, Karen.
My name is Linda Chrisman, and I'm president of Safe Carbon County, which is a local environmental organization. I'm here to do three things. One, I want to congratulate you on your recent first purchase of open space land under the voter-approved bond issue. I think that's wonderful that that has started. And secondly, as Carol says, I understand that you've recently reaffirmed your commitment to your 2023 resolution, which calls for more study and better regulation of the issue of sewage sludge. And we thank you for that. And lastly, I'm here to ask for your help. In the 2 years since you adopted that resolution, the issue of sewage sludge as fertilizer has become a statewide and national issue. The EPA, after many years of promoting the use of sewage sludge, seems ready to change its policy. In January, they issued a draft risk assessment, and which says, among other things, that the products grown on farms using sewage sludge can have high levels of PFAS or forever chemicals, which are highly carcinogenic. In reaction to that draft risk assessment, several environmental groups sent a letter to Governor Shapiro asking for 3 actions at the state level. The first action requested was to conduct a state-level risk assessment of sewage sludge as fertilizer. The second is to enact a moratorium on the use of sewage sludge until the risk assessment was complete. And in the event that a moratorium could not be implemented, allow local municipalities to regulate the use of sewage sludge within their boundaries. Safe Carbon County is sending a letter endorsing these 3 actions and adding a 4th, which is we're asking that the current annual and semi-annual testing of sewage sludge include testing for forever chemicals, which they currently do not. On behalf of our organization, I'm asking that Carbon County lead on this issue by sending your own letter to the governor, asking for state-level action to protect the public. Your letter would not necessarily endorse the same 4 actions as our letter, but your letter could simply endorse more study and better regulation as your resolution request. But the moment is right to urge action on this issue. You would be the first county to take action, and your letter would be very impactful. As the only county that has 21 municipalities that passed resolutions asking for better regulation of sewage sludge and local control of the application of sewage sludge, you are in a unique position to lead on this issue. I've enclosed in that packet a copy of our letter to the governor and an executive summary of the EPA's draft risk assessment. And if it would help, I can send an email copy of our letter to Ms. O'Donnell so she can, have it to change if you like. And your serious consideration of this request is appreciated. Thank you.
Anyone else? Register of Wills, Jean Pape.
Hi, I'm Jean Pape with the Register of Wills, Clerk of Orphans Court. I'm here just today to let everybody know that I have relocated from Building 76 back into my office at the courthouse. And I also wanted to thank our maintenance department on a job well done in organizing and relocating all of our furniture and everything that needed to be done. So thank you very much.
Thank you, and Jean, thanks. I know you've been moved back and forth, and we do want to thank you for working as we got through it. It was a
Okay, thank you.
thank you. Anyone else? Go ahead.
Just for the record, we did receive some comments. I'm not able to scroll back up there, but there was a message from Gerard Grega Sr. And as I recall, it said something about asking that the commissioners stop the Weatherly School District from spot assessing properties based on their purchase price, and he says that it's unfair spot assessment. I would just say that the spot assessment is a phrase that's thrown around a lot, and there certainly is a prohibition against spot assessment. This board, the Board of County Commissioners, does not have authority over the school board itself, and the the Consolidated County Assessment Law does provide that school districts may challenge assessment appeals under certain circumstances. So I would suggest that Mr. Grega perhaps address this directly with the school district itself and attend a school board meeting to raise that issue.
Anything further? Anything further? Comments? Moving on, we have 2 proclamations here. I'd ask our solicitor if you may read them. I know that we need to do, not in order here, we're gonna do the bleeding disorder one first, because I think they have a prior commitment. Is there someone here? Correct, yes. Mr. Solicitor?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, certainly. Just, if I could just read it into the record and then we'll take the vote. Bleeding Disorders Awareness Month, March 2025, whereas bleeding disorders which share the inability to form a proper blood clot are characterized by extended bleeding after injury, surgery, trauma, or menstruation, and can lead to significant morbidity and can be fatal if not treated effectively. And whereas hemophilia, von Willebrand disease, and other rare bleeding disorders affect millions of individuals around the world. And whereas there is no cure for hemophilia and related bleeding disorder patients who therefore require lifelong infusions of expensive clotting factor therapies to replace the missing or deficient proteins in order to prevent life-threatening bleeding, more than 3,000 patients with bleeding disorders receive care at one of the 7 hemophilia treatment centers located in the Commonwealth, including Lehigh Valley Hospital. And whereas the Eastern Pennsylvania Bleeding Disorders Foundation serves 41 counties in Pennsylvania, including Carbon County, and seeks to unite those affected by bleeding disorders, fostering a sense of connection and support through education, programming, advocacy, and financial assistance. And whereas many individuals with hemophilia became infected with HIV and hepatitis C in the 1980s due to contamination of the blood supply and blood products. From 1986 to 2016, the month of March was designated as Hemophilia Awareness Month. Subsequently, in 2016, the designation was expanded to encompass all bleeding disorders, resulting in the Federal Department of Health and Human Services designating March as Bleeding Disorders Awareness Month. Now, therefore, be it resolved, the Commissioners of Carbon County hereby recognize March 2025 as Bleeding Disorders Awareness Month in the County of Carbon to promote awareness and education throughout the county. So I would ask for the board to adopt Proclamation 3 of 2025. This is item 25-068 on the agenda.
Motion to adopt.
Okay.
We need a second.
Oh, I'm sorry, second. I didn't hear.
Mr. Harner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. You guys make some comments, sir?
Well, we'd just like to thank you. The hemophilia community has grown over the years as far as the different products and things that are available now. So for a lot of the young people, they don't have to face what a lot of dinosaurs had to face years ago. Sometimes it could be something as simple as getting a tooth, moved or anything done, and you have the risk of taking on different diseases that you normally might not impact your life. So there is a small portion of us that are still living after all those years, but a lot of the children that are offset from there have a lot better of an outcome because of the products and things that are available. They even have a gene therapy now where they're trying to eliminate it at some point. So we're in stages of that. But we thank you. Thank you for what you do. Oh, good. Thank you.
It's good to see you, sir.
Which right here anyway?
See, I wear many hats in this county.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you were, that's the bad idea.
Okay, everybody ready?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Does anyone have any questions?
Just your name and title,
Yes.
sir.
Name is Everett,
Everett?
and last name is Upton, Upton.
And your title?
I'm sorry?
Your title?
I'm pastor, actually.
Okay.
For any of you that may be aware, in the county, we have what's called Common Ground Ministries. We have the St. Mary's building since June of '23, and we run a pantry there. We service about 2,000 people through curbside and also mobile delivery. So that's sidebarred from the hemophilia, but I'm part of your community as well, and have been doing and working together with different collaborations, Mike, and things like that to just do whatever we can do in the county to make it better. All right, so if you ever need anything, Common Ground Ministries, we're right 121B Berwick Street, Beaver Meadows. And if you have any families or anyone that's in need, we'll be glad to help and support. All right, thank you. Appreciate you. All right, keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
The next proclamation we have is, we all know it's 4-H week. So, Robert, we have a very nice contingency of 4-Hers here. So thank you. Go ahead.
You gave a lot of me this week. Whereas 4-H is America's largest youth development organization, supporting nearly 6 million youths across the country. And whereas 4-H has helped youths in Carbon County to become confident, independent, resilient, and compassionate leaders as they learn by doing. And whereas 4-H in Pennsylvania is delivered by Pennsylvania State Cooperative Extension in rural areas, small towns, and cities in all 67 counties of the Commonwealth to more than 77,000 youths aged 5 to 18. And whereas 4-H youths in Pennsylvania are served by a network of staff members and more than 6,000 adult volunteers who engage and mentor youth in learning activities and hands-on projects in topics such as animal science, civic engagement, STEM, and health and wellness. And whereas Pennsylvania 4-H Week showcases the incredible ways that 4-H inspires kids to achieve and highlights the remarkable 4-H youth in Carbon County who work each day to make a positive impact on those around them. And whereas 4-H's network provides youths with opportunities for leadership development, career exploration, problem solving, friendships, community involvement, passion, and purpose. Now, therefore, the Carbon County Board of Commissioners do hereby proclaim March 16 to 22nd, 2025 as Pennsylvania 4-H Week in Carbon County and encourage our citizens to acknowledge and celebrate 4-H for its valuable service and continued efforts to empower youth with a foundation of success for a lifetime. With that, I would ask for a motion to adopt Proclamation 2 of 2025, acknowledging March 16th to 2025 as 4-H Week.
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Mr. Arner,
Yes.
Mr. Notstein,
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco.
Yes, I am aware we have some 4-H members here. Is there a spokesperson who would like to speak?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kayla Fussman, and I'm the 4-H educator for Carbon County. So I get the honor of being in charge of our county programs for 4-H. Currently, Carbon County has a growing population of members. We currently have 2 year-round clubs, which we are doubling this year. So we will be having 4 year-round clubs this year. We are adding a club in Weatherly, and we are adding a horse club, which we haven't had for years. But of course, we still have our Mahoning Valley Community Club and our Livestock Club. So we are excited to grow. Our numbers are growing as we speak with enrollments online. And we are very proud of our members for attending leadership conferences, going to camp, putting themselves into scholarships and great opportunities all across the county, the region, and the state. So we do have members here that can speak on their experience, and if there's any questions, feel free to reach out to me.
So my name is Owen Rakis. I've been in 4-H now for 5-6 years roughly. I started out with rifle sports, and then I moved from that to potato judging, and our team has been improving and constantly learning. So this year we were pretty successful at states, and our team got third. So.
I'm Daphne. I'm a part of the Livestock Club where I raise dairy beef. In the past I've raised market sheep, and this year I'm starting a breeding project. And I'm secretary for Mahoning Valley Club where I participate in sewing, crocheting, shooting sports, and a couple others. And I'm also a part of the potato judging team, and hopefully we'll keep up the good work with Owen leaving next year.
I'm Amanda. I'm the president of the Mahoning Valley Club. I try to participate in as many projects as I can in there, so I do a little bit of everything, and I'm also a member of the Livestock Club where I'm raising dairy beef and a market steer this year.
My name is Benjamin, and I am in Livestock where I participate in poultry. For the Livestock Club, I do for Mahoning Valley Community Club, I do air rifle, beekeeping, photography, and potato judging.
Hi, my name is Madison Bear. I'm representing the new horse club in Carbon County, Silver Spurs. I'm the president. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm doing a horse project this year, and as of last year, I went to states with my pony Tucker, and we won.
Congratulations. Anyone else? Commissioners, fellow commissioners? any
Yes,
remarks?
well, welcome. It's not too often. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kristen.
Okay. I just need to do a little bragging. I'm really proud of my 4-H members. I'm Kristen Simmons. I'm a 4-H leader with the Livestock Club and the Mahoning Valley Community Club and potato judging. And this year, I'm super proud of Owen. He didn't say it, but he was #1 in the state. So that is a phenomenal achievement. So he's #1, and he's been with our club for about 4 or 5 years now. And each year he's been improving, and I'm super proud of him. And he was also part of our team. There's A teams, B teams, and C teams. And he was on the A team. Daphne was on that team as well. And they placed 3rd out of 15 teams across the state. And this competition is held at the farm show, the Pennsylvania Farm Show. And Ben was on the C team, and he placed 3rd. So we have 15 members just in our potato judging team, and it's growing every year, and they have a lot of fun. So I just want to say, I'm so proud of the kids that we have in our county. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Mercero. I'm the new client relationship manager with Penn State Extension. When I took this position with Penn State, it was my hope to grow school programs across my 6 counties. And I do want to brag also and say that I think this is one program that truly doesn't even need any improvement. Kayla and her students and her helpers make my job so much easier. So just want to say thank you, and I look forward to meeting with you. I believe we have a meeting here. Thanks.
Okay, meeting further?
Yeah, now, we'll try it again. It's not too often that we get our youth to our commissioners meeting, but we can always count on the 4-H to be here every year with a few of the 4-H participants, as well as the parents and the leaders. And I gotta thank those people as well for the time and the commitment that they put in working with our youth and learning leadership skills, accounting skills, farming, all the different things that they participate in. But it's a family affair. I strongly encourage everyone in this room to, when you go to the Carbon County Fair in August, go down, visit the livestock, visit the displays of the 4-H kids, talk to the kids. They live there for the week, literally live there. You got to go to the 4-H auction and watch these kids, these little ones, come out in the arena with their livestock or their other animals, and for the auction. I always look forward to it. I spend what my wife doesn't know, so I never take her with because she has a limit and I have mine. But it always goes back to the kids. It paid, even if the auction off a farm steer, and whatever the price, if it's market value, goes to the market, let's say $1,000, and you bid $2,000, well, that other $1,000 goes to that kid. So it's important. It's a rewarding program for the hard work that these kids do year-round in raising these animals and participating in other 4-H auctions. So I look forward to being at the 4-H auction in August.
I think if you heard my prayer, it's a tough business to be in. It's not just weather that you're combating with, it's, prices of things going up and prices that you do not get. For just say milk, you get a couple cents where it costs you more than a couple cents to produce. And I think like a lot of your local farmers, you're gonna get quality food for your meat, and you can tell that, you buy a tomato at a local farmer, it's not the one you buy in the grocery store. Like I said, if we don't have kids like this, moving up and taking the farms over, we don't eat. So I have to commend all of you for doing that as, young individuals from, 7 years old up to 18, 19, and taking it over the farms as adults. So we can be fortunate that we do have a good 4-H program within Carbon County. So thank you for what you do. And I said, I like that everybody's on that potato judging thing, because we need quality potatoes, because I love French fries. So thank you.
And all I'd like to say is, I obviously sit between 2 gentlemen that have farming in their blood. I have none. So I get busted all the time about being from this huge metropolis of Jim Thorpe, the big city. But as you can see, I do enjoy to eat. So without you and without all the children that are involved in 4-H and the advice and the guidance that are given by the adults, I thank you. I thank you for my generation and for the future generations for caring. And I think that's the main thing, is that you care and that you move forward. It wasn't until last year I found out that you have to milk a cow twice a day. So, I eat 3 times a day, but they milk twice a day, so.
At least he admits it.
But I will admit it, so it's been a great learning curve for myself to really be involved and hear that and know that you will always have my support for that. So with that, we do have a proclamation, and who would like to, you know, we're gonna bring you up here and have you sit in the chairs again. I think we did that last year. Whoever all wants to come up, and we'll stand behind you. Whoever sits in the middle chair will continue the meeting.
I vote Ben. We might have to have one then, Mike, to do, to learn how to show an animal or celebrity.
Yes, I bet, oh, that's okay. Sit down, have a seat. Oh, there you go, I like that, oh, jump right in there you go. Just so you know, you see the gentleman off to the left, that's Judge Surface. Do not call him out of order. We wanna slide over this way? Yeah, slide over this way. Get some room so we get everybody in.
Commissioner, can you do one thing? Put your mics down.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's sticking in Ben's face.
Yeah.
Watch what you say, ever hear the word hot mic?
It's a hot mic.
Ready? Do we wanna hold the proclamation like Amanda holds it? As if we just realized it's on the.
I'm okay.
Amanda and Owen can.
There you go.
And then if you'll stay, I wanna get close-ups of the students sitting there.
Sure.
You have to make big decisions here, guys, right? This means staying out of trouble the rest of your lives, right? Thank you, everybody.
And we got one.
Oh, wait.
Leslie.
Yeah, just we're excited about the new. Thank you.
So which one turns 18 first that he's gonna run for commissioner? What do you think?
Here's what you do, you do one of these. Commissioner Arner, you're out of here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Guys, thank you. Good luck at the 4-H fair.
Thank you.
Okay, moving forward.
Agenda item number 25-069, opening of bids for the Carver County Whole Home Repair Program.
Motion to open.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein? Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
So, this is the general.
You want me to do this?
I'll open them, but here, I'll open them.
Because of an incident we refer to as the pineapple incident in my house, I'm not allowed to use knives.
How many stitches did that require?
A few.
Pineapple.
Yes.
This is for general. Northeast Construction.
Yep, from Northeast Construction Management Group, we have a general bid of $49,831, and there is a 10% bid bond. That's gonna complicate things.
Okay.
Okay, and we have also for a general bid from Mazzella Enterprises. Okay. Looks like a total bid of $35,900, and there is a cashier's check for 10%, $3,590.
Motion to table the bids for, Anna, 2 weeks to be rejected or awarded.
2 weeks is fine, you said.
Pardon? 2
2
weeks?
weeks is fine, you
Okay.
said.
What's that?
They to table for 2 weeks?
Yep.
Okay. So, Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Franco?
Yes.
And then we have two for general and plumbing?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and first from Northeast Construction Management Group, we have a bid for general and plumbing in the total amount of $68,640, and we do have a bid bond for 10%. Okay, and lastly, from Mozilla Enterprises, we have a bid for general and plumbing in the total amount of $46,000, and we do have a cashier's check for security in the amount of $4,600, representing 10% of the bid.
Motion to table the bids for 2 weeks for award or rejection.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Report of executive sessions held.
There were none?
Budget transfers for the years 2024 and 2025.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
The supplemental appropriations.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Approval of payroll check numbers 76428 through 76452 and direct deposit check numbers 6073571 through 6074012 for the payroll paid through the payroll fund checking account for all county funds totaling $751,505.93 for payroll dated February 21, 2025.
Motion ratified.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Approval of check numbers 249410 through 249504 for expenditures through the general fund clearing account dated February 27, 2025 in the amount of $261,549.70.
Motion ratified.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
I'm asking for approval to entertain a motion to amend the agenda that was publicly advertised for today's meeting, specifically to the approval of check numbers 249505 through check number 249599 for expenditures through the general fund clearing account for a new total of $1,183,172.55.
Motion to amend and approve.
Second.
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
There are two treasurer's reports.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes. We will recess the commissioners' meeting at this time and move on to the salary board.
Approval of the minutes of the salary board meeting held February 7th, 2025.
Motion approved.
Second.
Okay.
Mrs. Herman? Yes. Mr. Honor?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes. Are there any guests here concerning salary board business? Hearing none.
Report of executive sessions held.
There was one executive session held on March 3rd, 2025 at 10 a.m. Obviously, it was to discuss personnel. Done. Magistrates, Your Honor?
Judge Surface?
Morning. So under the magisterial district court, the Weatherly office, the court moves to change the rate of one secretary one from $15.29 per hour, that's grade 3, step B, to $14.91 per hour, that's grade 3, step A, effective March the 10th, 2025.
Second.
Judge Surface?
Yes.
Mrs. Herman? Yes. Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Nostine?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
And under domestic relations, the court moves to change the rate of one domestic relations specialist 2 from $16.05 per hour, that's grade 4, step B, to $15.66 per hour, that's grade 4, step A, effective March the 10th, 2025.
Second.
Judge Surface?
Yes.
Mrs. Herman? Yes. Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Thank you.
The coroner is not here, correct?
Correct. Coroner is not here. If you want to read the motion being entertained.
Okay. There's a motion to approve $90 per investigation pay for the chief deputy coroner effective March 6th, 2025.
Motion.
Oops, sorry.
Is that
Second.
Rocky?
Yeah,
Rocky first.
Second.
And I just wanna make a comment about this, and, I always believe that everybody should get paid for what they do. And if there's people coming at night, you know, that isn't actually under the regular duties, they should be paid for it. I'm not for comp time, I think people need the money. And the only comment that I wanna make about this, the chief deputy, has administrative duties. So I talked to Mark about it the other day, I hope they don't extend it too much, that he goes out on these calls that it takes away from other people, and then his administrative duties will lack. But, otherwise than that, like I said, people deserve to get paid for when they go out.
Second.
Call the vote?
Mrs. Herman? Yes. Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Good morning. I have a motion to change the rate of one second deputy from $18.61 per hour, grade 4, step H, to $19.56 per hour, grade 4, step J, effective March 10th, 2025.
Second.
Mr. Zelinski?
Zelenka.
Zelinski. Oh my God, Zelinka.
You'll get it right eventually.
Motion, huh?
Sorry, oh my God. It's been a long week, I'm very
No
sorry.
problem.
That's all right, just call her Ellie.
Yes.
Mrs. Herman? Yes. Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Thank you. And thank you, Samantha, for all your help on this.
Abolish the position of one aging case aide 2 trainee at $14.20 per hour, grade 2, step A, effective March 10, 2025.
Motion to approve.
Second.
No, okay.
Mrs. Herman? Yes. Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Abolish the position of one limited term aging case aide 2 at $14.20 per hour, grade 2, step A, effective March 10, 2025.
Motion to abolish.
Second.
Well,
Go ahead.
I keep, no, let her have it. I get it, no. I get enough persons, I guess.
Mrs. Herman? Yes. Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Change the rate of one aging case aide 2 from $14.20 per hour, grade 2, step A, to $15.30 per hour, grade 2, step D, effective March 10, 2025.
Motion to change the rate?
Second.
Mrs. Herman? Yes. Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Under archives, change the rate of one archivist Records Director at $22.37 per hour, grade S2, step K, to $19.77 per hour, grade S2, step F, effective March 10, 2025.
Motion to change the rate?
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Abolish the position of one archivist, records director trainee at $19.77 per hour, grade S2, step F, effective March 10, 2025.
Motion to abolish.
Second?
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Under the Communication Center, change the rate of 911 Assistant Manager, Addressing Coordinator from $26.50 per hour, grade S8, step F, to $27.17 per hour, grade S8, step G, effective March 10, 2025.
Motion to change the rate?
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Abolish the position of one part-time dispatcher at $16.44 per hour, grade 5, step A, effective March 10, 2025.
Motion to abolish?
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Abolish the position of one 911 operator at the ASME union prevailing rate, effective March 10, 2025.
Motion.
Second?
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Under Corrections, abolish the position of one acting record supervisor at $28.55 per hour, grade S7, step K, effective March 10, 2025.
Motion to abolish?
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Under Human Resources, establish the position of one HR coordinator at $19.03 per hour, grade 8, step A, effective March 10, 2025.
Motion to establish?
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Abolish the position of one benefits and billing coordinator at $21.50 per hour, grade 10, step B, effective March 10, 2025.
Motion approved.
Second?
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Under Parks, change the rate of one part-time seasonal park maintenance from $13.87 per hour, grade 1, step B, to $13.53 per hour, grade 1, step A, effective March 10, 2025.
Motion to change the rate.
Second.
Mrs. Herman?
Yes.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes. Anything further for salary board? And we will reconvene the commissioners' meeting.
Personnel report for county departments.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Acknowledgements for courts and row offices.
Motion acknowledged.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
There was no correspondence received. Advertising requests for agenda number 25-070 for CDBG bids for Banks Township.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Agenda number 25-071, Lehighton Legion Post 314, parking lot reconstruction via pen bid.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sifranco?
Yes.
Children and Youth, agenda number 25-072, invoice report.
Motion approved, or
Second.
ratify.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Agenda number 25-073, revised agreements.
Motion to ratify.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Correctional Facility, agenda number 25-074, quote from Integra One.
Motion approved and executed.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
County Buildings and Grounds, agenda number 25-075, agreement for fire alarm with Johnson Controls Fire Protection LP.
Motion approved and executed.
Second.
Mr. Arner? Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Agenda number 25-072, quote for administration building from Johnson Controls.
Motion approved and executed.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Courts agenda number 25-077, computer information, quote for camera server from Johnson Controls Fire Protection LP.
Motion approved and executed.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
For the courthouse, agenda number 25-078, cameras from Johnson Controls Fire Protection LP.
Motion approved and executed.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Court Interpreter Services Grant, agenda number 25-079, reimbursement application.
Motion approved and executed.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Information Technology, agenda number 25-080, 525 Iron Street with Penn Teledata.
Motion approved and executed.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Planning and Development, Farmland Preservation, agenda number 25-081, RFP Survey Services.
Motion approved.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Mr. Franklin?
Okay, for the Solicitor's Report, under Mock Chunk Lake Park, item 25-082, seeking a motion for approval and execution of a special activities agreement for the use of Mock Chunk Lake Park with Jim Thorpe Sportsman's Club.
Motion to approve and execute.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
And lastly, a resolution, this is item 25-083, seeking a motion to adopt resolution 2025-004 in support of an increase of black lung benefits.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Arner?
Yes.
Mr. Notstein?
Yes.
Mr. Sefranco?
Yes.
Nothing further for the Solicitor's Report.
Is there any further business?
None?
Commissioners' reports, Commissioner Arner?
None at this time.
Commissioner Notstein?
Likewise.
Commissioner Sefranco?
I have nothing further to report. All that being said, meeting adjourned. Now's when the 4-H can come up and handle the news media. They're gonna ask questions. Amy?
Good morning, gentlemen. Next is proclamations as well as the last resolution. And with regards to the bid opening for the whole home repair program, are these the first projects going out through that new program?
Yeah, well,
We did one, yeah.
This is the original.
We can head on over
Okay.
to.
Amy 13,
Um,
where's your
yeah.
Eagles hat?
You know what, I have it at my house. Okay, so, just to call back to what Safe Harbor County was saying, how are you guys feeling about writing a letter to the governor about sewage sludge?
I think we'll, take a good look at that and the example letter in there, and I don't see why we wouldn't.
and I think one of the things, I think what they're asking for, as this progresses on, we're learning more about what's happening. And I think with, what I'm concerned about, as you've seen, we're putting, property within the open space projects. And I don't wanna have something that in 5 years it comes out and there's something wrong with it, with the property. And then we wind up putting millions of dollars out there on property that is contaminated. And at the time, right now, I guess the reports show that it's a different story, but I think the more we learn about it, maybe this isn't such a great idea to put on our farm fields.
And I'm pretty sure that's what Linda is asking, that we have letter of support for more study on the problem. Correct.
Yes.
And I think it's pretty good that all of Carbon County, all the municipalities signed on to this, so it's not like it's split, and, I mean, it's something that, and we have farms here that are some quite big farms, and what happens if it's being used on that, like I said, we could be preserving a farm that has 1,000 acres, and there we sit, and then it's gonna be, in 5 years, it could be deemed contaminated.
Yeah, there are 2 municipalities that,
Yeah.
You said there were 21.
21
Yeah,
out of
there's 23
23 approved
municipalities.
adopted the resolution, yes.
Who were the two that didn't?
Palmerton, they have no
Oh,
zoning,
yeah.
they have no zoning.
Yeah, they have
farm.
nothing, yeah,
And,
they're,
Comincing.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, on that note, the 21 communities who did sign on, they also, correct me if I'm wrong, but they signed on to bring control over use of biosolids back to the communities. How do you guys feel about that, rather than it being protected at a state or federal level?
It's the state level.
I think it has to be at the top. Let the top set it. I think that's their responsibility, and they can't stretch it out for 10 years. I mean, I think everybody in these local communities, even if you're going to other states, why don't they make the decision? If the report comes out that is not good, then say it's not suitable for putting on farms. You know, because if you go to each individual community, it's gonna drag out for 10 years. I think what this Carbon County group is asking for is results short, not in 10 years from now. I mean, that's my opinion. You know, I think they have to get on it, and I think every county within the state has to sign on to this. And I know when I was at CCAP, a couple of them asked me about this, they were having trouble throughout the state. And I forget which one, the one that was asked me, that I think I connected you with, the one guy, was that Franklin County or one of the other counties, but they were asking about it. So there's 5 other counties at CCAP that were inquiring about it. So it's happening across the whole state, it isn't just here, you know, that it's just happening in Carbon County. And like these farms, the ones that one, was that in Massachusetts or Connecticut, that the milk, where they can't even use the milk.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that data there, when you can't use the milk off of a farm, now it's time to wake up.
And obviously it is being used in Carbon County at a very small scale comparative to the size of the county and the farms in the county, but it is being used in Carbon. Are you at all concerned about the use of it and the citizens around those farms?
Well, I am, because it's near waterways. I mean, a lot of them that are being used is near the streams, and that is a concern. I mean, it's not just our concern, it's just whatever gets in the streams and goes down to Lehigh, where even other communities that are taking water out of Lehigh for their, you know, for their towns, they should be concerned too, all the way to Philadelphia.
I think if you're looking, I think it all starts at the top. It's great because the federal government likes to pass it to the state likes to pass it to the county, and county likes to pass it to the local. But the reality of the situation is, you know, the food and what we're eating is some of it is grown here in Carbon County, thank you. But we don't know what's happening where we're getting that from. So it's something that's got to be regulated at a much higher level. This is not something that, I mean, I think local have to say they disagree with it. County needs to say they may disagree with it. But I also think it starts at the top. And because this is not just something that happens just in Carbon County. It happens all over. And it's not only what happens here in the United States. I mean, how much food are we getting imported from other countries? And I don't know how they're doing it there. But we should be concerned about that as well.
That's all that I have.
Anything else? Very good. Thank you all. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.